I'm not going to say for a second that Crash Team Racing on PS1 is underappreciated, but it's definitely overshadowed in my opinion. I love Mario Kart and to an extent Diddy Kong Racing, but when you're as big and as universally appealing as Nintendo that you can get away with just using every mascot at once in a fantastic kart racer every few years, it says a lot to me that a game featuring characters from one game series with collectively nowhere near as much brand recognition or consumer trust as Nintendo could make a kart racer that is not only one of my favourite ones to ever be made, but also one of the best ever made from mechanics alone in my opinion. And so good that it comes to a point where you don't need to know a single thing about Crash Bandicoot or even like his games to appreciate the epicness that Crash Team Racing has to offer. The feeling you get from jumping into drifts and hitting the other jump button to boost while drifting, the vigorous and angry sound design of roaring engines battling with the classic bouncy and characterized soundtrack, the immense satisfaction of nailing a jump off a ramp just right only to then hit the ground and auto boost potentially into another ramp that you jump higher off of and then get a bigger boost as you land and chain them all together. It's so satisfying and realistic with weights of the cars and responsive that some of the additional challenges in the campaign mode next to the racing actually test all of your knowledge of not only the insanely creative and unforgettable level designs and where shortcuts are, but also these core mechanics. And the game pushes you to think outside the box and make you use whoever you think best suits your playing style with their card stats before throwing you into situations where you need to come to first place while being able to jump up and over on top of the levels that you previously figured were inaccessible. In CTFR, which of course stands for Crash Team Fucking Racing, anything goes. And even in the simplest of races, smashing boxes and getting the insane number of power-ups that come and go every half a second can make a simple figure 8 track intense and invigorating. I guess it was slightly annoying that you needed an extension to play 4 players on the PS1, but now with the advent of PS3 Virtual Console downloads, it's easier than ever to grab 3 other friends and have at it in one of the most hectic and insanely satisfying racing games out there. All sprinkled with very charming overworlds for the adventure campaign mode, and for driving cars at least, some pretty great bosses. And considering Naughty Dog were only signed on to make 3 Crash Bandicoot games on PS1 with Universal, and then basically made this game as a solitary bonus after they got the idea from finishing Crash Bandicoot 2 and pretty much had the game ready and finished before the contract with Universal expired, this is all a testament to Naughty Dog and the kind of games that they make. Kind of sad we never got to see Uncharted though. Or the carts of us. Today's Pixel Empire deal in the description below is actually a huge collection of deals. Why don't you go and have a look at these beauties? What we have here are a ton of posters on clearance right now, way cheaper than they'd usually be, and even better, the discount code Caddy even works on top of the clearance prices. And the clearance section is updated pretty regularly, hence this is today's deal. So yeah, to get some ridiculously cheap bargains, head to the description, and until tomorrow, stay tuned and stay beautiful.